You're defined by who God says you are in him. God takes what the enemy meant for evil and you turn it around for your good. You walk in victory. You stand in victory. Don't let the enemy trick you and cause you to lose out on what God has for you. Israel never knew what was going on. Israel never understand that there's this unseen battle that was taking place. And even as I said that, Elder Mark, I remember the time when the accident that took place. No one ever planned for an accident. And that is why it's important for us when we pray, when we drive out, before we pray before we go on the road. Whether you take the bus or you drive in a taxi or you drive, you pray. Yes, and even sometimes when we forget to pray, God still protects his own. I'm here to remind somebody some things today. I know it's calm now, but I'm talking to you now. God protects his own. And when that happened, it was such a surprise. And the location, I remember the location where it happened, Ella, it could have been worse. It could have been so worse. It could have went over and landed on top. But even if that actually happened, their lives wouldn't have been lost. God saved the elder and his family. Because the enemy meant to kill, he comes to kill. And you realize that if something had happened, and I know it's in the past, let's say that the worst had happened, we wouldn't have had Janelle singing on the choir. We would have been planning the elder's funeral. We wouldn't have had missionary Camille doing so wonderful in the church with all the things behind the scene. We wouldn't have had Jethro playing on the bass. Now I say that to say this, people of God, that things happen in your life and you don't expect the worst sometimes. And you don't see everything that will take place. But remember this every day of your life, that God is always protecting you.